According to kinetic theory of gases, gases consist of small particles that move randomly with high velocities. If you see, you can see that this particle is moving in this direction and then moving in this direction, right? They move with in random fashion with high velocities. They have no attractive forces between each other, and their volume is negligible. The particles are in constant motion. So all these according to kinetic theory of gases. So what's the difference between gases and liquids? If you think about it, molecules of the gas occupy the volume of the whole container. Molecules of liquid, they don't occupy the volume of the whole container. If there's 10 milliliters of liquid, then there is 10 milliliters of liquid. But here, volume of the container becomes volume of the gas. If it is in 2-liter container, it's 2-liter gas. If it's in 1-liter container, then it's a 1-liter gas. The gases are easily compressible, right? So if you go with the same fashion, pause the video for a bit and think about how you would draw the container for solid. The other important thing about gases, which does not come into play with liquids and solids, is that gases exert pressure. We don't talk about pressure when we talk about liquids and solids. Pressure is only exerted by gas molecules. And what is pressure? Pressure is force per unit area according to standard definitions. And what is pressure in terms of gases? Like we said in the previous slide, gas molecules keep constantly in the state of motion, and they keep hitting against the walls of the container, and this is the pressure exerted by the gas. Okay, so they keep hitting against the wall of the container, and that's pressure. Okay, now some units of pressure: atmospheres, millimeters of mercury. And the one thing you have to remember, or two things that you have to remember: one atmosphere is 760 millimeters of mercury, and one atmosphere is 760 torr. Okay, these are the two conversions that you have to remember. Atmosphere and millimeters of mercury and torr, they're all units of pressure. Now, how does one measure pressure? By using a called barometer. So barometer is an instrument that measures pressures exerted by gases in the atmosphere based on the height of a mercury column. Okay, so if there is a mercury column, okay, and if this is the level of mercury, this would be 760 millimeters of mercury. Okay, this is essentially what a barometer looks like, a mercury container with a mercury column. Okay, this is, of course, this area is vacuum. Okay, so a barometer measures pressure exerted by gases in atmosphere by the height of the mercury column.